Good evening. NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the Fort Recovery Indians will take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply Company, and NK Telco. Thank you to those fine sponsors. Allow us to do this. My name is Jeff Henshin. Tonight's action is the Midwest Athletic Conference teams with the Fort Recovery Indians and New Knoxville Rangers. Something is going to give tonight. Both these teams enter league play winless in conference, so someone's getting their first Midwest Athletic Conference win tonight at the barn in New Knoxville. The Rangers come in overall with a 4-15 record. They lost last Friday to Versailles. Last Tuesday, before that loss to Versailles, the Rangers picked up a win against Fort Loramie. Fort Recovery, they enter tonight's game with a record of 5 wins and 13 losses, so they will also look to end a losing streak, as they, again, both teams looking for their first conference game victory of the season as we approach the final end of the regular season. And I'll get you right here for Fort Recovery. Make sure I have this right. Yes, Fort Recovery overall, they are 5-13. And their last game was against, well, Newton, and doesn't have their result, but both teams again here looking for their first league conference game of the season. And we will take a short break right now. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups and our keys to the game, all here on NK Telco Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville as we meet our officials tonight. They are John Seiler, Kevin Beckstead, and Tony Sweeterman, the men in stripes. Starting lineups now for the Fort Recovery Indians. The first starter is number 3, Reese Guggenbiller, 6'1", senior, averaging 9.3. Number 14, Gavin Evers, a 6'1", junior, averaging 3.5. Number 12, Rex Leverett, a 6'4", senior, averaging 7.7. Number 0, Briggs Overman, a 6'1", junior, averaging 9.6. Number 10, Troy Holman, a 6-foot senior, averaging 4.4. Those are your starters for the Indians. Their head coach, Bob Leverett, in his second season. Assistant coaches include Toby Metzger, Darian Sheffer, and Jeff Vaughn. And now the starting lineups for the Rangers. First starter is number 4, Jay Waterman, a 6-foot senior, averaging 6.3. Number 10, Jay Schrader, 6-foot junior, averaging 7.2. Number 33, Tyler Lammers, a 6'1", senior, averaging 2.3. Number 3, Andrew Luffles, a 5'10", senior, averaging 6.3. 11 is Troy Dwenger, a 6-foot senior, averaging 8.3. And the Rangers are led by head coach Carson Munger in his third season. Assistant coaches Josh Lisi and Keith Thomas. Those are your starters. Your keys of the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. For the Fort Recovery Indians, Coach Leverett feels that controlling the pace, getting to the foul line, and defensive rebounding will be key for his team tonight against the Rangers. Coach Munger, his keys of the game are they want to also get to the line or get to the free throw line and make more shots at the line than the Fort Recovery attempts. Coach Munger also mentioned rebounding is a key factor to limit the Indians to one and done. And the Rangers need to hit their outside perimeter shooting. They've struggled but have gotten a little bit better here recently from beyond the arc. So thank you, coaches and Keyhole Pizza, for sponsoring our keys of game. The first attempt there by Dwenger, a three-pointer, no good in transition. The running Indians score the first bucket on a quick rebound and pass down the court. Holman with the first point of the game. As the pressure defense, Knoxville able to withstand or not commit the turnover. Schrader, nice move baseline. His reverse layup from underneath is good. The Rangers answer back with points in the paint. Good answer for the Rangers, who a couple times maybe could have been almost fouled, but they maintained possession, kept possession, and ultimately score on the Schrader basket that answered to Troy Holman points in the paint. Steele, New Knoxville. Dwenger, the step through, and he is fouled. So steal by Dwenger. Foul on Fort Recovery. Number 12, Rex Leverett. His first, team's first. Dwenger, 70% free throw shooter on the season, 49 of 70. Rangers as a team shoot just under 70 at 69% on the season from the free throw line, and the first one for Dwenger is good. Rangers take an early 1-point lead, 3-2, a chance to grow that lead by 2 on the free throw here by Dwenger. Does not. Overman with the rebound. Overman will advance into the front court against the New Knoxville man-to-man defense. Holman penetrates, pulls up, his shot no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Fort Recovery. Leverett. They'll keep possession. Holman up top being guarded by Andrew Leffel. Holman's taken 2 shots already. Made his first one, missed his last one in the paint. But the rebound by the Indians keep this possession alive. Ball reversal back now to the left corner. Up top now to Gavin Evers. Baseline drive by Overman, stripped away. Turnover, Fort Recovery. Looked like Dwenger got his hands in there to strip it. Schrader comes up with the steal. Nearly a turnover by the Indians, deflected into the backcourt as applying pressure was Reese Guggenbiller. Both these teams, again, winless in league play, looking for that first victory of the season as there's a foul on Fort Recovery. And that will go against number 14, Gavin Evers, his first, team second. Jay Waterman looking for a friend, and he finds Dwenger. Schrader for 3. Leffel battles, comes up with the rebound. Lammers no. Lammers gets it back. Lammers no, but he is fouled. Battle for the rebound a couple times in the favor of New Knoxville. And they will pick up the second foul against Rex Leverett. Lammers, 2 shots. 10 of 20 on the season for the 6'1 senior. Now 11 of 21 into the ball game for the Indians is number 30, Breaker Judy, a 6'4 freshman, averaging 4.1. Lammers connects on both. A good start for the Rangers, getting a couple free throws to drop from the 6'1 senior. And the Rangers a 3-point lead, 5-2 as we approach the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. whistle and foul on New Knoxville's Andrew Leffel. Got a deflection, but before that, too much body contact. His first foul, team's first. Overman up top to Guggenbiller. Man-to-man Ranger defense. Overman had to secure the basketball as he got through a couple Ranger defenders. This time able to secure it and score it. Overman, leading scorer on the team at 9.6, his first 2 of the game. Leffel, fake the 3, drives baseline, shot is missed. Boarded by Guggenbiller, and here comes Homan. 3-point shot, Guggenbiller, no good. Whistle, foul on Gavin Evers. That'll be his second. 4 fouls in a quarter on the Indians on 2 players, Leverett and Evers. Both those guys will now be on the bench with 2 fouls. Into the ball game for the Indians, Gavin Fowler, number 23. He's a 6'3" senior. Also for New Knoxville, number 20, Parker Jones, 6'1" sophomore. Pressure looks like a 1-2-2 or 1-3-1 zone press. New Knoxville able to break it by dribbling through it. No reset, exactly 4 minutes left. Halfway through the first 8-minute quarter. 5-4 in favor of New Knoxville. Rangers have just the 1 field goal by Waterman, a drive there by Schrader. Jones, his attempt no good. Battle for the rebound, whistle. It'll be Fort Recovery basketball on the tie-up. Had to correct my stats here. The Rangers do have just 1 field goal. That was a 2-point basket by Jay Schrader on the reverse kind of layup from underneath the basket. As New Knoxville's Preston Richley, number 5, a 6-foot junior, enters for New Knoxville. Along with that Schrader field goal, 3 free throws for Fort Recovery. An opening basket by Troy Holman gave them a 2-0 lead. And Briggs Overman also with a bucket. And there's a whistle. I'm not for sure who this is going on. We'll go against Jones, who looked like he had good positioning. Maybe got there maybe a count late. Jones is usually foul trouble, so he picks up a early one here in the first quarter as Reese Guggenbiller connects on his first of 2. Ties it at 5 apiece. Guggenbiller, 66% from the line. Gets 1 of 2. Battle for the rebound. Knoxville did not check out well. They stepped under the rim to catch what would have been a made shot, and that allowed Gavin Fowler to secure the rebound, keep the possession alive. And in for Fort Recovery, number 4, Alex Dews. He's a 6'2" senior, averaging 4.5 points a game on the court for the Indians. Loose ball, turnover Indians. Jones with the steal. Schrader. Richling as we near the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. 5-5 the score. 3 minutes left. It's snowing outside, so bad weather outside unless you're near Davis Lakes condominiums in Florida. I understand it's sunny down there, so enjoy the weather there. We'll shovel out up here later on as Leffel to the basket. Leffel off the bankboard. Leffel in the hoop for his first 2 on a nice drive on the left side for the 5'10" senior, averaging 6.3. Man-to-man defense for New Knoxville. Overman. Up top it goes to Dews. Now touching it is Holman inside. His pull-up jumper off iron, no good. Richling had it, lost it. It'll go off of Fort Recovery. Team rebound, New Knoxville. Dwenger back in for New Knoxville. Also for Fort Recovery, number 32, Brody Bargy, a 6'4" freshman. So 2 6'4" players on the court for the Indians as Richling's shot is no good. There's a foul on Richling in his attempt to recover his missed shot. But again, 2 6'4" players on the court for Fort Recovery. Number 30 and number 32, Breaker Judy and Brody Bargy, both are freshmen. So have played in 6 games and 5 games respectively. So getting some action here late in the season. But definitely some length, if you will, verticality for the Indians. There's a nice move. It'll be a basket and harm. Bargy scores it and is fouled. Trying to draw the charge, and maybe a count late was Dwenger. He picks up his first foul, team foul number 4. The score 7-7. Bargy 2 of 9 on the season from the free throw line. Dwenger secures it with a one arm, if you will. He's able to box out and recover and keep the dribble possession for the Rangers. Score remains 7-up. Minute and 20 seconds to play first quarter. Dwenger is fouled. That'll go against 32, Brody Bargy, his first, team's 5th. Free throws for Troy Dwenger. He's 1 of 2 on the season. Those came here obviously early in the quarter. Looking to break the tie. The first of 2, no good. Schrader on the court, replacing Richling. Rangers again, a 69% shooting team from the line. Dwenger's right there at 70, but he's now 1 for 4 on the night. Gavin Fowler, 6'3" senior, with the rebound. So right now on the court, 6'3", 6'4", 6'4" for the Indians. Along with Dews at 6'2". Definitely some hype as there's a illegal screen called by Gavin Fowler. That's a team control foul. Will not be free throws. Noah Holland, number 12, on the court here with 56 seconds to play. He's a 5'9" junior. As the Rangers will advance it now against still no zone defense. 2-3 zone. Schrader over to Dwenger, down to 33 seconds. Holland, baseline move. Schrader for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of the 6'4" freshman Bargy. For recovery. With 12 seconds left in the first, a chance to take the lead on a bucket. Homan. Ball is lost by Judy, but recovered. Holman will fire a 3. It is short, and that is the end of 8 minutes of action here first quarter. Your score 7 apiece. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Hencham, bringing you tonight's Midwest Athletic Conference ballgame between the Indians and the Rangers on NK Telco Sports. Tie game 7 apiece as we start the second quarter. Schrader for 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds. Off of New Knoxville, so it'll be Fort Recovery basketball. Both teams 0-7 in league play. Fort Recovery 6-13 on the season. New Knoxville 4-15. Briggs Overman, nice drive to the hoop, can't get it to drop. Securing the offensive rebound, Mason Diller. I don't think he played in the first quarter, but he does score there here in the second quarter. Mason Diller, a 6'4" junior, averaging 7.6. Don't think he played in the first. I don't remember marking him in the books, but he comes up big there with, you know what, I have the wrong guy. It was 13 that scored it, no wonder. 13, no, that is Diller. Leffel gets the entry pass, Leffel off the glass. That's twice now he scored in the paint. Both times kind of on the left side, both times off the glass, both times it goes in. 9-9. Spinning and getting the ball stripped away. Good hands by Dwenger, who's come up with a handful of steals tonight. That goes off Dwenger. So good job by Guggenbiller to poke his hand in there to get the deflection off of Troy's face, and it goes out of bounds. Briggs Overman, a 6'1" junior, their leading scorer at 9.6. Neither team with a scorer averaging more than 10. Overman at 9.6, Guggenbiller at 9.3 for Fort Recovery. For New Knoxville, 8.3 from Dwenger, 7.2 from Schrader. Offensive foul away from the basketball. Turnover Indians, foul on Mason Diller, number 13. Schrader looking for a backdoor cut, doesn't get it from Leffel, or unable to find Leffel. They swing it, good ball movement, and swing it across court diagonally. Schrader is fouled. Will not be a shooting foul, I don't believe. Nope. Official Tony Sweeterman motions to the baseline. I believe that's the right call, as he was not in the act of shooting. Indian foul goes against Breaker Judy, his first. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. Holman returns to the Indian lineup. Lammers nearly falls out of bounds, able to find Dwenger to keep the possession for the Rangers. And now man-to-man defense. Seems like Fort Recovery's maybe flip-flopped some here. They're in man-to-man right now. Leffel kicks out, Dwenger for 3. Assist, Leffel. 3-point basket, Troy Dwenger. For Dwenger, his 14th make of the season. Skip pass knocked out of bounds off of Schrader. Dwenger, 30% three-point shooter, hits his 14th of the season. New Knoxville, as a team, shooting just 22%. And that's actually better than it was last month at about 19. So they have improved with their shooting a little bit and try to find the touch, if you will, late in the season. Bargy, he's going to be fouled. Nope, travel. Bargy could not just quite get his rhythm and tried to get to the glass. Instead, was cited for the travel violation. Rangers on top by 3. Their biggest lead for either team has been 3. Knocked out of bounds by Reese Guggenbiller. It will stay with New Knoxville. Just next to the Fort Recovery bench. New Knoxville coached by Carson Munger in his 3rd season. Indians of Fort Recovery coached by Bob Leverett in his 2nd. Dwenger for 3, no good. Defensive rebound, Brody Bargy. Briggs, Overman off back iron. Boy, they've had some shots in the paint that have just not dropped. And Overman will be fouled. That'll go against Lammers. He'll pick up his first foul. And free throws for Briggs Overman. Overman, 64% on the season. Makes good on his first attempt to give Fort Recovery their 2nd point. 3 points in the ball game for their leading scorer, 6'1" junior. Misses on the second one. Dwanger secures the rebound. New Knoxville with a 2-point lead. There's a foul. Who they get it on? Blue 32, I believe, is what I heard. 22. Eli Leonards, 6'4" junior, picks up his first foul, team foul number 3. Leffel for 3, no good. Jones nearly gets whistled, but doesn't on his attempt to keep the ball free, and instead it's rebounded by Guggenbiller. Here come the Indians now in the half court, 5-on-5 against the Rangers. Homan nearly slid it, but kept it. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers. Jones got a hand on it. Nice defensive play by Jones, not only helping stop Overman, but then deflecting the diagonal pass out of bounds. Guggenbiller backcourt to Troy Homan. Homan scored the first basket of the game on a layup on a transition opportunity for the Indians. Leonards over to Homan. Illegal screen, I'm not for sure who on. 22. Leonards, his second quick foul here, both in the quarter. His second, team's fourth. He will sit down with a 6'4" junior, and replacing him is number 23, a senior, Gavin Fowler at 6'3". Schrader nearly lost it out of bounds, able to recover. Lammers will swing it over to Parker Jones. Dwanger cut off, finds Jones. He'll muscle it up in front of the basket, no good. Bargy with the rebound. Entry pass into Fowler. He's able to square his shoulders, sliding parallel to the baseline, and finish for his first points of the game for the 6'3" senior, averaging 6.1. Jay Waterman back for New Knoxville. Leffel with the basketball. Waterman for 3, left side, no good. Well, Leffel with the offensive rebound. Jones ran out of room, able to find Leffel with the baseline pass. Leffel shot blocked from behind by Overman. Good defensive play by Briggs Overman. (12-12) the score. New Knoxville had opened up, I believe it was a 3-point lead, and full recovery has been on a 3-0 run as Jones gets whistled for his second foul. Again, he's got a tendency to commit the fouls early. He's picked up 2 now here in the ball game. Looks like he'll come out after the next free throw by Troy Homan. Homan, his first 2 attempts on the night. He's a 39% free throw shooter, and this is the first. Richling in for Jones with the 2 fouls. Troy Homan, 15 of 38 for 39%. Makes 1 of 2. So that'll bump up that percentage a little bit, making 1 of 2, and that gives Fort Recovery, more importantly, the lead back. 13-12. It was 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. We're down to the final 2 minutes here of the first half. Man-to-man defense for the Indians in the purple jerseys. Leffel stops off the glass from the right side. Able to get a little bit of separation. I won't say pushing off, but the left arm did extend, but no foul called, and it gave him a little bit of clearance. 3-point shot. Reese Guggenbiller his 19th make of the season. He's a 33% three-point shooter. So he's one of the better shooters for the Indians at 33%. His team comes in at 24%. Meanwhile, Troy Dwenger answers on his drive to the basket. He scores it and is fouled by number 11. Bargy was, yes, his second. Brody Bargy, his second foul. Dwenger, his 5th attempt, but he's just 1 for 5 tonight. So tough shooting night from the free throw line for the senior Troy Dwenger. Score tied 16-all. Waterman will be whistled with the contact, trying to reach around to commit the turnover. Got called for the foul, his first, team's third. Homan to trigger for the Indians. Into Fowler. Up to Briggs Overman. Man-to-man Ranger defense. Under 60 seconds to play. Three-pointer. Guggenbiller. No good. And there's a foul on Bargy. That'll be his third. And free throws coming up for Jay Waterman. So Waterman this will be his first attempt of the night. 75% free throw shooter on the season is Jay Waterman, 24 of 32. Waterman averaging 6.3 a game, scoreless tonight. That one off the mark, did not look good from the release. In is Breaker Judy, the 6'4" freshman, replacing his classmate, 6'4" freshman Brody Bargy with the 3 fouls. Waterman can't get it to drop. The Rangers at 70% as a team have left some points on the line. As we're 45 seconds away from halftime. I understand at halftime the cheerleaders or the dance team will be doing a performance, so stay tuned for that. Guggenbiller drives, pulls up, and finishes. 5 points in the quarter, 6 in the game for Reese Guggenbiller. The Indians leading score at 9.3 and a 2-point Indian lead. 20 seconds to play. Dwenger gets the pass. Richling swings it over to Schrader. Leffel, nice pass, but good hands by Guggenbiller to deflect the bounce pass, or else Richling had a good opportunity. Loose ball, turnover. Leffel from 3/4 court, can't get it to go. That is the halftime buzzer. After 2 quarters, it is Fort Recovery 18, New Knoxville 16. We're at halftime, and once again, the cheerleaders will be doing a dance performance, so you'll have that entertainment coming up here at halftime.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville as we get ready for second half action here on NK Telco Sports. At halftime, it is Fort Recovery leading New Knoxville 18-16. Our Grand Lake Health Systems stats, the first half looked like this for New Knoxville. New Knoxville made 5 2-point shots, 1 3-point basket, and we're just 3 of 9 from the free throw line, total of 16 points. Fort Recovery hit down 6 2-pointers, made 1 3-pointer, and were 3 of 7 from the foul line for their total of 18 points. Leading individual scores, Andrew Leffel and Troy Dwanger each with 6. 2 apiece from Jay Schrader and Tyler Lammers, a Ranger, total of 16. For Fort Recovery, 6 from Reese Guggenbiller, 3 from Briggs Overman, 3 from Troy Homan, 2 apiece from Mason Diller, Gavin Faller, and Brody Bargy, their total of 18. They will open up the third quarter with the basketball. And thank you, Grand Lake Health Systems, for sponsoring our halftime stats. Overman, his 3-pointer off the mark. New Knoxville defensive rebound limits the Indians to 1 and done. Man-to-man Fort Recovery defense. Lammers up top. They'll leave him stand out there at that distance. Rangers, their first possession of the second half. Each team is 0-7 in Midwest Athletic Conference play, so someone's getting their first league win. And we're down to the final couple weeks for most of these teams, for everybody but for Sales. So they'll be finished this week. Everybody else will have a league game next week. Waterman drives, loses the handle after a long possession with the basketball. New Knoxville turns it over. Troy Homan being defended by Andrew Leffel will bring it into the front court. Leffel will make contact and call or be whistled for his second foul, first of the third quarter. Would like to remind everyone once again, other sponsors for these games include Carriage Works, Chiltex, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care. Overman to Homan. He is fouled and gets the hoop. So Homan muscles it in. Schrader picks up his first foul. Homan 1 for 2 from the night, or from the line, make it 2 for 3. Other sponsors include Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating. Rangers break the press and get it deflected. Turnover to Knoxville. Holman with the basketball. To the basket, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. And a Ranger foul. Rex Leverett coming down with the offensive board, picking up a Ranger foul. That will go against Andrew Leffel, his third foul. Other sponsors include Lincoln Electric and Minster Bank. 3 for Guggenbiller, no good. Tipped by Richland into the hands of Lammers. Good play by Richland. New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Assist Waterman, basket Richland. Much needed points for the Rangers. The lead had got to 5. That cuts it down to 3. Skip pass over to Briggs Overman. Nice move, gathering his body and squaring his shoulders. His 5th point of the ball game, and back to a 5-point Fort Recovery lead. Good job by the Rangers breaking the press. Richland to Schrader, or to Waterman, or to, this is Waterman now. His 3-pointer no good. Schrader had it, lost it, into the hands of Reese Guggenbiller. Homan up to Evers. Evers will shoot. Evers will score. Offense for the Indians coming alive here. Coach Munger will burn a precision strip timeout, a 30-second timeout. Exactly 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 25-18 in favor of Fort Recovery.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to the barn. My name is Jeff Henson. It's 25-18 Fort Recovery on a very nice start to the third quarter. They've outscored New Knoxville 7-2. We played just 3 minutes, so they've scored pretty efficiently here in their first 3 minutes of action. New Knoxville will try to slow it down, get a score, and then try to get a defensive stop and work themselves back into this ball game. They trail by 7. Zone defense by the Indians, or it appears to be a little bit. They're switching, so Schrader, his pass intended for Lammers. Off the mark, turnover New Knoxville, so they cannot capitalize. They'll take advantage of the timeout. 7-point lead for the Indians. They can grow that here with the hoop as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Free throws coming up for Briggs Overman. New Knoxville foul. Dwenger, his second. Team's foul already 4th here of the quarter. Fort Recovery has yet to commit a foul. Briggs Overman 1 for 2. Make that 2 for 3. 64% free throw shooter. Gavin Fowler back into the Fort Recovery lineup. Overman makes good on both. Overman will sit down. As in for him is number 30, Breaker Judy, 6'4" freshman. 9-point Fort Recovery lead. Into Dwenger. Lammers had it. They did work it inside a bit. Right now it's perimeter base. Jones. Schrader can't get a good angle. For Recovery, tight defense, not letting New Knoxville catch and gather to get a shot off. It's making it tough for the Rangers to get a good look, which makes that 9-point deficit that much more intimidating. A huge basket needed and gotten by Jay Waterman. His first points of the ball game, and a 6-point lead now for the Indians, but that possession needed to produce points, and it did. Leverett elevates no good. Battle for the board. Jones comes up with it. Good job by Parker Jones, tapping it, keeping it alive, controlling it. A chance here for New Knoxville to score in back-to-back possessions and whittle away at what was a 9-point lead. It's 6 now. So another important possession to climb back into this. A lot of time left to play. We're just in the third quarter with 2:20 left to play in it. Schrader to Lammers. Kind of a high flex here for New Knoxville. Schrader, three-pointer, got it. Was somewhat contacted after the shot as well. Could have been, maybe should have been a foul. Nonetheless, the Rangers back-to-back three-pointers, one by Waterman, one by Schrader, have cut this 9-point lead. That could have been offensive, but it's a blocked shot, I believe, by Jones, rebounded by Waterman. Dwenger Schrader to tie. Hit the black support. That would have been a huge shot if it went. It doesn't. For recovery, we'll send in 3 new players, 0, 4, and 32. Overman, Dews, Bargy. A 3-point lead now for recovery, 27-24. Dews, tough shot in the corner off of Lammer's hands. It will stay with Fort Recovery. Faller up to Dews. Overman spins, tough shot baseline. Loose ball into the hands of Lammers. Dwenger gets it. Rangers did not score their last trip as we go under 1 minute. A 3 would tie. They've hit 2 of them before the last miss. Had hit 2 back to back. Down to 41 seconds. Schrader. Whistle for the travel violation. That'll give the basketball to the Indians with 31 left. A 3-point Indian lead, 27-24. Briggs Overman with the basketball, being guarded by Holland. New Knoxville with 4 fouls. Don't want to commit a foul. They get away with that one. Dwenger with the steal. Dwenger is fouled by by Overman. The first foul against Overman. The first of the quarter by the Indians, but this is a shooting foul. Dwenger a chance to redeem himself here. He struggled in the first half. 1 of 5 from the line for a 70% free throw shooter. Big points here with 20 seconds to play in the quarter. And that one looked good, and it goes in. After making his first and then missing 4, he makes this one. So now 2 for 6. That one off the mark. Waterman runs down the deep rebound. His pass deflected out of bounds by Alex Dews. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Richling in the Ranger lineup. Also for Fort Recovery, number 3, Reese Guggenbiller will replace Bargy with the 3 fouls. 18 seconds to play. Third quarter. Again, Dews knocks it out of bounds. 2 deflections for Dews. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Bounced into Schrader. 15, clock moving. Down to 10. Schrader, Avenue to tie, and he does. Half court shot by Overman, on the money, back iron, no good. After 3 quarters of action, it is a tie game, 27-27. When we come back, we'll have the final 8 minutes here on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to the barn as PA announcer Gary Scharlke has announced some severe weather outside. As we're in New Knoxville where it's snowing and somewhat icy conditions. And again, if you're down around Florida somewhere and enjoying the sunshine, be glad you're there right now and not here, but glad that you're listening and hopefully enjoying this ball game wherever you may be tonight. My name is Jeff Henshin, bringing it to you A battle of Midwest Athletic Conference teams that find themselves right now battling for the basement. Both teams winless on the season in conference play, so someone's going home with their first win. We have just under 8 minutes left to decide it, but a 9-0 answer for the Rangers. They fell down by 9, have run off 9 straight on 2 3-pointers, and then a free throw and a driving layup by Schrader. His layup near the end of the quarter tied it. And that's where we're at, 27-all. Step through move by Waterman. And there'll probably be some sort of delay of game warning. So after Waterman scored it, assuming a Ranger must have deflected it. Nonetheless, it's a Ranger bucket. Overman tries to answer, cannot. Leffel with the rebound. So the Rangers now have scored 12. No, 11-0 run after trailing 27-18. That was back in the third quarter with about 3 minutes to go, maybe 4 minutes. Fort Recovery's been on a scoring drought. New Knoxville, 11 unanswered. Lammers, no good. Bargy with the rebound. Leverett will bring it up. Rangers lead 29-27. Lammers almost into the passing lane. Bargy to the basket. And there's a foul on the opposite end of the court from where I am at. And Leffel will commit the foul. That'll be his 4th. The first of the quarter for New Knoxville. Brody Bargy, a 6'4" freshman, averaging just under 3 points a game. Hits the first of 2. He's 1 of 2 tonight. He's played in now, his 6th game of the season. I think all pretty recently here late in the season. So this is his 6th game. He's averaging just under 3 points at 2.8, and he's at 3 right now. Misses the back end. Troy Dwenger with the rebound. A 1-point Ranger lead, 29-28, with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Man-to-man defense. Dwenger has it. Thought he had a crease. Drove, kicked out. Rangers now spread the court a little bit more, playing with the 1-point lead. Dwenger again trying to find a crease. Good sag defense help by the Indians. Waterman comes back up top to get it. Five minutes now and 20 seconds. The Rangers have had 40 seconds plus here in this possession. Lammers. Schrader. Timeout, Coach Munger for New Knoxville. A 30-second timeout. Precision strip timeout on the court. 29-28 with 5:07 to play on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. Precision Strip timeout on the court. First National Bank scoreboard reads 29-28 in favor of New Knoxville. Our keys to the game today were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our timeout sponsor that we're in right now, Precision Strip. Our player of the game I will select for New Knoxville after the game is brought to you by NK Telco. Our mid-game, post-game, and during-game stats and numbers are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems and our live view sponsor tonight, New Knoxville Supply Company. Thank you to those sponsors that allow us to do this. Tonight, Midwest Athletic Conference basketball between Fort Recovery and New Knoxville. As I mentioned earlier, both teams 0-7 in conference play. Dwenger weaves, kicks, gets it back to Jones. Whistle, foul on Fort Recovery, their first of the quarter. And that goes on Breaker Judy, his second. Waterman will put the ball into play for New Knoxville. Dwenger gets it in the deep corner, will dribble up, hand off to Schrader. Man-to-man defense by the Indians. 10-on-10 as Holman and Schrader battle each other. This is now Waterman giving back to Dwenger. Tight defense by the Indians, and Briggs Overman will pick up his second foul. And team foul number 2. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. New Knoxville's had the ball quite a bit here since almost a minute and a half, I think, in this possession, if memory serves me right. Haven't attempted a shot. It's been ball handling and a turnover. Jump ball is just kind of a lot of bodies in the way, and Schrader, Jones, and a couple Indians turn the ball over to Fort Recovery. Richland in for defense. Troy Holman. There's a whistle. And I think there's wetness on the court, and that appears to be it. So 3 Fort Recovery Indians hustle out to dry it up and get a nice round of applause. Good job by those young men. It's probably how they do it at home. When stuff needs done, they jump off the couch and put down their game device and clean up the floor. I'm sure that's how it is. We're back to live action here with 4 minutes and now 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. Fort Recovery trails by 1. They've only scored 1 point here, and it's been some time. Leverett gets it back out to Judy. Now it's in the hands of Briggs Overman. Judy fake the 3, drives, shoots, gets it to drop. Pretty nice aggressive move by Rex Leverett. His first points of the game, he averages 7.7, and that gives the Indians a 1-point lead, 30-29. Coach Leverett yelling 5. I'm sure that's his defensive play or style he wants to run, which appears to be probably man-to-man. It'll force a Ranger turnover. Driving to the basket, can't get the score, was Overman. Whistle, jump ball. It'll be New Knoxville basketball. Fort Recovery cannot capitalize on the turnover they created. Leffel comes in on offense with the 4 fouls. Token pressure, I mean, it's there, but it does make New Knoxville think as they advance it, make some good passes as Holman creates the turnover. There's a foul. Schrader had to battle to hold on to it. Overman commits the foul, his first, team foul number 3. So the Rangers, they've not had a shot in a while. They held the ball a couple possessions ago for an extended period of time before they turned it over. Waterman has the only basket here in the quarter for New Knoxville. Fort Recovery scored 3 points in the quarter. They have a 1-point lead, 30-29 to the Indians. A give and go, Lammers misses the shot. Leverett with the rebound. Leverett will get it back. Under 2.5 to play. Guggenbiller. Over to Overman, up top to Holman. Man-to-man defense for New Knoxville. Rangers just with a one-team foul, so if it gets down to that type of situation, the Rangers will need to foul 4 more times to force free throws. As we have now the final 2 minutes, Overman to the basket, no good. Leverett, offensive rebound, no good. Tipped around. Loose ball into the hands of New Knoxville. Couple opportunities for the Indians at point-blank range. Of course, New Knoxville had a good chance the last drive as well. Couldn't come up with points. And there's a foul on Judy, his 3rd, and that's team foul number 4. Timeout will be taken by Coach Munger and the Rangers. I believe that'll be a full. It is. 1 minute, 40 seconds left to play in the ball game. New Knoxville trails by 1, 29-30 on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to the bar, and it will be New Knoxville basketball with Jay Waterman underneath where I'm sitting, 10 bounds for New Knoxville. They get into Leffel, clock starts. Leffel is fouled. Free throw shots coming up for a 75% free throw shooter on the season. Overman picks up his 3rd foul. The Rangers now will be in bonus throughout 4th quarter and maybe overtime if needed. 2 free throws for Leffel. He has 6 points in the ball game. All of those in the first half. The first one is good, nothing but net. Ties the game at 30 apiece. Leffel also with 4 fouls. If he makes this, he'll come out for Holland to not pick up his 5th foul. So Leffel hits both free throws. The Rangers with just 1 foul, so keep that in mind as well. Even now they don't need the ball back. They can foul for recovery later in the game and force them to take it out versus maybe run their offense. Overman with the basketball. Over to Breaker Judy. Baseline move and drive is good. Reese Guggenbiller his 8th point. And back to a 1-point Fort Recovery lead with just over a minute to play. We're down to the final 65 seconds. Waterman gets a screen. Pass off of Lammers, a little bit too much fire on it. Turnover in New Knoxville. 32-31, exactly 60 seconds to play in the ball game. Now New Knoxville may have to foul here and force somewhat of a poor free throw shooting team to make some free throws for recovery. 56% on the season. Leverett instead drives, dishes, and Guggenbiller scores. Guggenbiller, 2 quick buckets for him, a 3-point lead for the Indians. Dwenger for 3, in and out. Battle for the board. Leverett comes up with a rebound. He is fouled. So the Rangers do get a quick foul. They're going to foul pretty quickly, but Coach Leverett will take a full timeout. His team, the Fort Recovery Indians, lead 34-31. 32 seconds to play on NK Telco Sport.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Hench, and Fort Recovery's come up with some big buckets late both from Reese Guggenbiller. His first bucket of the quarter put him ahead. His second one gave them a 3-point lead. A 3-point attempt by Troy Dwenger to tie it was missed. Rebounded by, full recovery, and the Rangers commit the second foul of the quarter. Leffel's in the game with 4 fouls, and the Rangers are on defense, so has to be careful he's not the one that commits the fifth, or his foul, because that'd be the 5th. And the Rangers are going to have to foul a few times here to try to force free throws. I guess maybe first try to get a steal, then if not, but they both chase the same guy, so Schrader will foul Guggenbiller. The Rangers need to make sure they both don't trail the same guy to make it that easy to get in, but got a quick foul. Richling comes in, replacing Lammers. Leffel still in the ball game with the 4 fouls. Again, Guggenbiller gets it pretty quick. Schrader commits now his 3rd foul. So somebody else. Now they'll send in Holland, and now they'll take Leffel out. And hopefully get Holland maybe with no fouls, and he could possibly commit a foul, but 28 seconds to go. The next foul will put Fort Recovery on the line. They easily get it in. Guggenbiller gets it. He's a 66% free throw shooter. It should be free throws now for Guggenbiller. 66% on the season. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Maybe playing with a little bit of confidence. He's hit his last 2 field goals in the paint to give his team the lead and then to grow the lead by 3. First one, no good. Leffel will come back in, as well from Fort Recovery, number 30, Breaker Judy. Guggenbiller hits 1 of 2. His 5th point of the quarter, a 4-point lead. Rangers don't need a 3, but they need to score quickly. Leffel draws contact, and hopefully they'll call that one on Richling, as Leffel did everything he could to try to draw a whistle. It didn't go his way on the drive and attempted shot. The second foul on Richling is whistled. Free throws coming up now for Guggenbiller. With 15 seconds to play, can really put the Rangers in a hurting spot with some made free throws. That's a 5-point lead. Rangers do have unofficially 2 timeouts left. Now you got to score quickly, as Guggenbiller has made now 3 in a row. Waterman pulls up. Waterman no good. Dwenger will shoot no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Homan, and he is fouled with 5.7. And the Fort Recovery Indians are seconds away from earning their first league win. It's going to be on the road, and it's going to be here at New Knoxville. They're going to have a good feeling, if you will, on the slow bus ride and hopefully safe bus ride home in what are snowy conditions outside. As Homan connects on his free throw. He now has 7 points in the game. Make it 8. 8-point lead. Schrader will fire a 3 at the buzzer, and he'll knock it down. That is the final buzzer. Your final score, Fort Recovery 39, New Knoxville 34. We'll take a short break, and when I come back, we'll have our Grand Lake Health Systems post-game recap and announce our NK Telco player of the game.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to New Knoxville as we get ready to go through our Grand Lake Health Systems post-game stats as I finish up just a final few numbers here. And we will get onto that and announce our NK Telco Player of the Game. Okay, for the game. I think I'm ready to go here. Okay, shooting for the Rangers. They made 8 2-pointers. They connected on 4 3-pointers. And were just 6 of 13 from the free throw line. Left some points on the foul line for normally a pretty good free throw shooting team. Could not come up with the answer from the foul line. And I think my math is correct there. Yes, for 34. So 8 2-pointers, 4 3-pointers, 6 of 13 from the line. For Fort Recovery, they made 12 2-pointers, 1 3-pointer, and they were pretty good 12 of 18 from the line for a 56% shooting free throw team. So they take care of business from the line. And they walk away with a 39-34 victory. Individual scoring for New Knoxville: Jay Schrader, 10. Andrew Leffel, 8. Troy Dwenger, 7. Jay Waterman, 5. Preston Richling, 2. Tyler Lammers, 2. Their total of 34. For Fort Recovery, Reese Guggenbiller, 13. 2, 4, 6, 7 of those coming in the fourth quarter. His field goals brought them ahead by 1. And then put him ahead by 3, and he knocked down 3 of 4 at the line late in the game. He finishes with game high honors, 13. Troy Holman, 8. Briggs Overman, 7. 3 from Brody Bargy, and 2 apiece from the following players: Gavin Faller, Gavin Evers, Mason Diller, Rex Leverett, their total of 39. Congratulations to the Indians. They secure their first league win. They go to 1-7 on the season in MAC play. New Knoxville drops to 0-8. Before we sign off here from New Knoxville, for tonight's game, I'll select an NK Telco Player of the Game. That award will go to the New Knoxville Player tonight, sponsored by NK Telco. And that award will go to, I will select, I'll go with, we'll go with Andrew Leffel. He finishes with 8 points. His 2 free throws late in the fourth quarter put the Rangers, I believe, up by 1. So those were big free throws. He found the bottom of the net. He hit 2 of 2, 75% shooter on the season. At that time, he gave the Rangers a lead. They were unable to hold on to it. But Andrew Leffel finishes with 8 points. He is our NK Telco Player of the Game. That will wrap things up here from New Knoxville. Once again, your final score: Fort Recovery 39, New Knoxville 34. My name is Jeff Henshin. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed your broadcast here on NK Telco Sports. Good night.